Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. And today we'll just pick up from where we left off last time, and I'll show you what I've done thus far. And I try to do a collage a day or a painting a day or something every day, trying to just keep busy. And usually I'm up through the night, usually doing something, painting or cutting out pictures. But I just want to get y'all caught up, and I've actually been working from 2 or 3 journals, which I guess a lot of you do too, because if one's drying out, then I can work in another. And as some of you may know, I've been getting the images from the Trigmoo books. And if I pulled those out, that would be a whole nother video if I went through those. And I'm about at the end of this one. To show you to get caught up. And this here come out of let's see if I can show you guys. I had this paper pad here from Park Lane called Heirloom, and you can see some of the ones that are in here, and you know the tape measure is in here. And I don't have a table big enough to fit just about everything I pull out to. So I, you know, every day my room usually turns into a wreck, where I've had to pull out different books or different magazines to get just one whole collage. And this come out of the Heirloom, and I think these, the same here, it was one whole page of nothing but written, like Asemic writing. Most of this was out of Trigmoo. And I think I was going to say the letters was out of one of the Park Lane. It was a whole sheet of letters. And this was out of the Park Lane book. And then I had an old Bali book that I had bought with a bunch of pictures in it. And as you well know, I get some stuff off the internet. I'm always on Pinterest. And I think that's about it. And then I have another book that I do nothing but you know, kind of like daily paintwork things, or draw, or, you know, just something, you know, that you can sit in front of the TV and do. And I've been working on this one, I don't know, maybe a month or so. And if I do one painting or, you know, draw something, and if I don't like it, like these here, I took from one page and put on this page to cover up what I don't like. But I try to, you know, I try to find something every day to draw or to paint or something of that nature. And I think I took these 3 flowers off another page and put over top of this because I wasn't digging it. And these were mostly with the Posca markers. These are awfully bright. I like to, if I see other people's work that I like to try to copy theirs to see, you know, everyone likes to try other people's work. This here was just a page. I thought I'll put a lot of different pictures of things I like. I'll just put them all on one page to see how that turns out. And this is supposed to be like a vase. This here is kind of supposed to be like a little city street. This was supposed to be like a rained on alleyway, and the lady's walking up the alley in her umbrella. But you know, even if it isn't perfect, just, you know, keep trying. It's just like Helen Wells said, you know, just practice, practice, practice. And she is so right. Practice, practice, practice. Now, I love drawing glass because it really challenges me to, you know, to use a lot of different colors. You know, I've said this many, many times before. Nothing is just one color. Even if you see a vase, it's not blue, even though it appears to be blue. But when you go to paint it, you have to paint all the colors to give it that dimension. And I like drawing abstract figures and bottles. And that's all I have in that one. And then the other day I made like this, I think you'd call it a concerta book maybe. But using the Tim Holtz. And it's like an accordion book. And you all know Tim Holtz, the tissue papers and the little figures. But I was going through ephemera the other day and I thought, you know, when am I ever going to use these Tim Holtz figures? And I had seen this lady had done one she had really done just the one with the acrylics in the background and nothing else. And it was so beautiful. I loved it. But you know me, I just got to add something else and something else. But anyway, and then I added this, you know, cardstock black to that. But I noticed I had put uneven squares, so it didn't come out right at the very end. So the book doesn't close right, so I have to close it this way and go that way with it. But it's off. But anyway, you need an even number of pictures. But once I you know, took well, I used the pictures, the stock out of the you know, I always take papers out of here, out of the middle. So I took them out of the middle. I took, I don't know, maybe 4 pages, and then I cut it down the middle, and then I used both pages. But when you overlap the first 2, then it cuts it down to uneven pages, and you need even pages for your book to come out right. Okay, so the other day I was like going through my room, cleaning up, and I was coming across this whole thing of ephemera. And I thought, what am I ever going to do with all this? And my little Tim Holtz things and, you know, little tags that I've made. And stuff of that nature. And stuff, anything I've made, ephemera. And then there's Tim Holtz, these little die cut things. And I love these. Another tag. So I said, well, I'll start another little journal. Here's another little, these are, I believe, the cards. I believe Sherry gave me these cards. And I was doing, what do you call them? Art, altered playing cards. And I was just going through here thinking, you know, do something with that. Plus, I had gotten, you know, I got several of these Heidi Swapp books, which this one's upside down, which I thought to myself, you know, you can't hardly tell the front from the back unless, you know, this Heidi Swapp thing. Well, sure enough, I started upside down, so I put this finger on here to show me that that side is up, and this here will be the front. But I brought out the, all my ephemera. But what I thought I would go through first, I took every 2 pages and glued them together. I went all the way through the book and did that. And then I got all of my inks and, you know, Dylusion ink sprays and all that I had. And I thought I'm going to go through and just saturate every page. And that's going to be like my jumping off point. And so I said I'll just go ahead and start putting all the ephemera down. And then once I did that, I said I would go back and maybe use my stamps, what have you. And these here, if you see that around them, they usually come from Forest Fairies and Fungi sticker book, which I think I've showed you all that before. And then I have, you know, this apothecary book. Which it also has like mushrooms and what have you, and medicine bottles, potion bottles, if you like stuff like that. Okay, so so this one here, and this here, I had done some figures on my pulley printer, which, let's see if I can show you all that. I, you know, print out a lot of things like, you know, figures for whatever I'll be doing at the moment, whether it be, figures of ladies, or, I think this one here may be of different poses. This here, you know, you could put in a planner. And this one here, flowers, vases, cityscapes, like maybe buses, different types of buses, or trolleys. There's telephone booths, bird on a doorknob, fruit, and I run off a lot of things, you know, to put maybe in like a planner or something to that effect. And like I said, I was going through, you know, I had just thrown a lot of ephemera in each page, you know, just whatever went with that page. I was going through all the ephemera, and then I just weeded it out once I filled up every page. This one has no stamping on it as yet. And that's why I had to, you know, put 2 pages together, because one page, it would be way too wet, because I really wetted it down. But then I used the heat gun, so it wouldn't just be wet overnight. Now these is where I was starting to stamp, to go back through and stamp after I collage some of these. And I was really liking the turnout. These are, you know, the little papers, like you can get a paper pad. You get like 4 of them from Amazon. And all of this was off my pulley printer. I say all of this: cityscapes, the people, the bus, the phone. And then here's one I've thrown some in for this page for whenever I get ready to do it. These are the Tim Holtz little figures. And I thought I would, oh, here's another one. I just went stamping crazy because I was trying to see if my ink even still worked. Some more pages. And I think I'll, here's some more that I threw on this page that I said I would probably use. Maybe on this page over here. But I'll try to do one for you right quick. This here's some ephemera that I was given. I finally had to buy me a new glue bottle, which I don't know if I like it as well as I thought I did. And you know, we all have ephemera just sitting around. So I thought, well, when am I going to ever use that? If I don't use it, I need to get rid of it. This is one of the Tim Holtz cards. I don't know what side I want to use. I guess we'll use that side. See, I think put the little typewriter right here. I usually have to put maybe a book on top of this once I get through, to hold everything down or something of that nature. We'll add these 2 little boys sitting on top of this ephemera. Let's see, I think we'll scoot them over. Let's see if I remember right. I think this was not ephemera that I bought. This here is actually a stamp on that yellow colored paper. Even though it looks like something you would buy outright. I think I want to put this. See, I think up here. And these stamps. I think we're going to stick it right here to make that be even more busy. I think I want to put this here, or do I need to put this here? I think we'll put this up here. Because it's like we just need to make stuff even more crowded. And let me get some stamps. Okay, so I think we'll take this stamp with the stars. See how that does. Bring you guys down a little bit. I think we'll put some stars right here. And see. We can put these alphabet grunge letters. Sort of grunge it up a little bit. And this here corner piece, kind of grunge. Let's see. Put one right here. And maybe another one down here in this lower corner, even though it's over top of my letters. And I think I'll use this to fill in this little gap right here. Now I see now that I've turned it around, it says enjoy life, and I've got it on the wrong edge. And I have this little worded saying here. I think maybe we'll put it on that typing paper to see how that goes. Okay. I think I like it. And there we have it. And I hope I've inspired you today and gave you some good ideas. And if you could, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And as always, see you tomorrow.